This week, I traveled to Seminole County and visited downtown historic Sanford.
Hi everybody, standing in front of the Mr. Imagination's wall. This place is so cool. It's beautiful, downtown historic Sanford.
We all love to make memories, and most of us save way too much stuff that reminds us of the past. I have always been a memory hoarder. Letting go of things, worthless objects to anyone else, has always been difficult for me. On my visit to historic Sanford, I was in search of a memory wall which was created in 1997 by Gregory Warmack, better known as Mr. Imagination. Mr. Imagination was a visionary folk artist who was commissioned to build a sculpture on the facade of the Hotchkiss Building, one of the oldest buildings in Sanford. One thing led to another, and the entire town came together and became part of the project. People headed to town with their mementos and their personal items, and they turned them over to Mr. Imagination so he could incorporate them into his memory wall. People turned over keys, buttons, watches, cell phones, pins, loose change, hearing aids, baseballs, magnets, bottles, stones, marbles. Some gave their ID badges, their business cards, small plaques, big plaques, toys, bracelets, so many other items you'd have to actually see it to believe it. Every item that was donated by a community member had a special meaning. Maybe not to anyone else, but definitely to them. This community project brought the town together, and they have preserved their memories inside of a wall for future generations to appreciate. This wasn't the only time Mr. Imagination had done such a project. He was later commissioned to do a variety of other art projects similar to the Sanford Wall. In 1999, Mr. Imagination created another memory wall of peace and love near the Transit Building in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It's now in the process of being preserved. Mr. Imagination is no longer with us, but he did leave his art behind for everyone to enjoy. His work can be found in the Smithsonian American Art Museum, the American Visionary Art Museum, the American Folk Art Museum, and the High Museum of Art. He's noted for creating an 11-foot tall replica of a Coca-Cola bottle for the 1996 Olympics in Atlanta. He also once decorated the House of Blues in Orlando, Las Vegas, and Chicago.
I have lived in Florida for almost 2 years, and I keep finding these really cool places to visit. There is a river walk around here somewhere. Don't know if I'm gonna have time to see it or not. Look at this.
one mother let go of 2 hockey pucks that once belonged to her son, who had passed away the year before. Another, a bracelet of a friend who spent 7 years in a POW camp. If your town built a memory wall, is there anything that you have that is special that you could be able to hand over for someone to preserve, like the people in Sanford did? If so, please comment below. I'd love to know what you would leave behind.